Oh, yeah, I could do with some healing, guys.
18.
I've got no healing left.
That is a hit.
Okay, so that's 9 slashing damage.
So would I reduce that to 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Then it's going to attack Wade.
Oh, good.
12.
That's a miss.
Then it's going to attack Wade again. 22.
That is a hit.
11 slashing damage.
Ow.
And its body, from the impacts of Gigantor's blades, begins to heal again.
Oh, fucking hell.
At least you can hear.
Tavron's go.
Tavron.
So, Wade, you notice, and Wade and Gigantor, you notice that, so from that round, the damage you inflicted seems to be greater than the amount it can heal.
Wee. That's good news.
That's good.
That's good.
But it didn't help that Wade missed all his attacks.
Missed all of it, shit.
It's not a good way.
Back in 1 sec.
Tavron's gonna hide here.
Okay.
In a sec.
You know, if you use your bonus action hide at the end of your turn, it means that when it's the next creature's turn, it can't attack you if you're hidden because it can't see you.
Oh, right. That's probably quite useful.
What you've been doing is like hiding to start with, and then immediately popping out and shooting it, and then just standing around for like 6 seconds in the open.
Well, you've been doing a sneak attack.
Yeah, I know. So you will have to. The disadvantage of doing this is you will have to miss a sneak attack this round, but if it works, yeah, you get it at the start of the next round.
Oh, I
So
see.
you can attack now without sneak attack, and then
I've been
hide.
doing this terribly wrong. Yeah, I see. I understand now.
Oh, yeah, that's how like farts in here. Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit and a half. 29, Jesus. That would hit most dragons.
So good.
If it's a critical, does it hit regardless?
Yeah, I think so.
13.
13. No, it's not 13. It's 8.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have sneak, do you? 8 is 13.
No, because you advised me against it.
So if you would have used sneak attack, you would have got an extra 24 damage.
Yeah, that'd have been amazing.
Shit, why didn't you do that, Tom?
If only I'd done that.
It would have been 37 damage.
Be dead.
And he's gonna hide.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, it's not as damaging as you'd hoped with piercing damage.
Well, no, I think I'm expecting it now.
All right, yeah. As you
What
expect.
again? How has this happened? This is a great surprise.
My weapon, it has no effect.
This
Okay,
is
so
brand
you
new information.
Do a hide.
Oh yeah, you should do that. Alright.
Okay, Yep, you blend into the shadows. Is that the end of your go?
Yep.
Okay. Go, 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 go!
Shitter.
Leshen reappears on the slopes and immediately starts raining pain on Creamy. 19.
That's a hit.
15.
That's painful.
Is that, they're both hits?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was the damage.
No, 19 and a 15.
Oh, I'll put 15 back on, so... they're both hits, yeah.
8 plus 11.
Cool.
And the last one, it's going to attack Kurak.
Oh.
26.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit, that one.
15.
Oh yeah, I'm dead again, thanks. Oh, it unleashes everything on Creevy and then suddenly just goes, oh, I know, you're back.
Swap you down.
It starts to heal up again.
Oh god.
And it does not blink out of existence. It stays there.
Christ for that.
Okay. Oh. Your dispel magic.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're concentrating on silence. It's not a concentration spell, is it? It's a one-shot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Wade's go.
He's going to.
They're both looking about the same amount of damage now. So the one that you've been hitting at the top of the hill looks about it looks moderately damaged, but still got a lot of fight within him. The one that you had been fighting at the bottom of the hill was a lot more damaged, but it's healed up a lot.
Yeah. Well, I've got to kill this one that's on my next to. Oh, okay. I'll keep getting to change my character over.
That's a hit.
Oh, I'm going to re-roll that. I can do that.
That's a lot better. That's 100% better.
Yeah.
Okay. So the blade of blood current comes crashing down on the creature, slicing it straight into the bone.
Good, good.
Okay, and you got another attack.
Oh,
That's a miss, unfortunately.
I'm just so shit.
You've just been rolling badly. You rolled a 6. Is that the end of your game?
Yeah.
Kurak, you need to make a death saving throw.
Success.
Success. Morglath.
Okay. Hit this one over again. Wait, how long does a rage last for? On the turn, protection. 1 minute. There's a minute passed yet.
How many rounds do you think we've done? How many times have you hit this thing?
I've had about 3 or 4 goes.
Okay, so every round is a 6 seconds.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's
left
6,
it.
9, 12, 15, 18. Let's say this is the 4th round. So we're on 24 seconds. So you've got a lot of time left.
Yeah.
One thing I really don't like about this turn tracker is it doesn't count the minutes. Because I can't remember how many rounds have gone past. Oh. I might write my own one in R.
So yeah, I'm still very angry hitting this thing. Raw. Oh shit. 11.
That's a miss.
I can try to hit him again. Raw. Oh shit. I need healing.
Not a good round.
Oh no.
This is a bad fight. Creamies go.
Don't have any spells or anything.
Have a little look.
Any fire?
Don't know. I'm just gonna give it some. Longsword it. Oh.
Is that from Creamy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Does she get 2 attacks or just the one?
Just the one, I think.
Okay. Well, that was that then.
This might be the end.
We're literally getting no luck with any rolls.
Okay, so it's the Leshens go. So it's going to... it's going to use Call of the Wild. So it raises its head up and arms outstretched and lets out a horrifying howl that chills you to the bone. And it goes unanswered for a few seconds as it focuses its attention back on you. But then down the valley, far away, you hear...
Oh, like it needs reinforcements.
Oh god.
That's the end of its go.
Should we run away?
I'm dead.
We'll come back for your body after we've rested.
Tavron's go.
Tavron's got a bardic inspiration as well, by the way.
Okay. He's going to...
Oh, did you use your bardic inspiration last turn?
No.
No, Morglath did.
I did, yeah.
Okay. No, I mean Creamy, did she inspire anyone?
No.
Yeah.
I wish she did, but no. I don't think I would have had any more because I didn't know how many she had left.
Oh yeah, you only get a number per.
Do it 4 times, so I did it 3. Because I don't know if Dave used it in the caves.
Almost certainly not.
No,
But he might have done actually. He does use that occasionally.
Yeah, so that's why I took away 1.
Good check.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Tavron's gonna sneak attack this Leshen. Focus all attacks on one Leshen. 7.
Oh, Leshens.
Oh, hang on. What's hellish rebuke? What is this? And where can I cast it?
Wasn't that from the scroll?
Is that being used?
I think it's been used, yeah.
Don't
If
know
that
about
was your attack, then it's a miss, unfortunately.
What, the 13 short bow?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can still hide again, though.
Yeah, he's gonna hide.
Or unless you want to start running away.
We'll wait for one more person to die first.
Okay, so make your hide check.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not even going to roll for them because I don't think they can actually get that high. So you notice that the Leshens is beginning to heal again.
Oh.
It's this Leshens go now. Am I going to kill Creamy again? Oh dear. Alright, let's kill Creamy. 14.
It meets it, so it beats it.
Oh, 14.
11 slashing damage.
That takes her down to 0. But something that was never used. Relentless energy. When you're reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Yeah, you can use that. I cannot believe that it wasn't used the last time, Tom.
Well, I didn't know. Right. No, I think she was reduced to less than 1 hit point, wasn't she?
No, it's if
when you're reduced to 0.
Oh,
oh, Tom.
So I
Can
had no.
I-
Yeah, but
can I-
you know when they're attacked and it goes to minus.
Yeah, but it's
No,
if you're outright killed, which is when it goes your whole hit point damage again.
Yeah, so you're back on 1.
But, well, I won't use it just yet until the Leshens done its go.
Oh yeah, that's a wise point. So it's going to move 5, 10, 20, 30. You can just get to Tavron, but you can't see Tavron. So I guess it will carry on. Oh no, it can't. It's used an action already. So that's the end of its go then. And Creamy goes, oh, bloody hell. I nearly died, but I just remembered that I can shrug that off.
How come this has never been used? It's great.
I mean, this is a moral to everyone to read your character sheets. The advantage of when you're doing it by the book is you have to look up what abilities you get each turn. They don't just automatically get added to your sheet. So you're at least familiar with what you can do. Wade, it's your go.
Wade is going to try and attack this bloody thing again. Try and hit it this time.
That's a hit. Nice.
And then again.
That's a hit. That certainly helps. It's looking quite damaged now. Still standing. This thing's got a lot of hit points and is, I mean, it's built out of sticks and stones, effectively. So, sticks and stones, they are my bones.
Classic.
That was a Time Splitters Future Perfect reference for anyone that got that.
Yes.
Kurak, you need to make a death save.
No.
That's one fail.
One success, one fail so far.
Morglath.
I'll still try and hit this one. Same old. 19. Which assumes the hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
15 damage.
Yeah.
10.
Still, for the first time, it looks very damaged now. It's looking. This is the most damaged you've got one at this point. It's held together by threads at this point.
Oh, in which case... Oh, this is risky. Yeah, in which case... I'm gonna... go into a frenzy. Starting when you choose path of fair, that will commit creation of you. These turns I can do an extra attack, another attack, because I'm frenzying, but it will cause a point of exhaustion at the end. But I think it's worth it. I also might do this one as a reckless attack, which means I'll get advantage on it.
Okay.
Okay. Please. 22. 17 damage.
As the blade, as your frost axe sinks into the creature and carves across its the wood and bone that make up its chest, leaving icicles as it plunges in, the creature starts to shift into its raven forms when suddenly, as if it sustained too much damage, it begins to melt away to nothing, just ash and dust, letting out a...
Yay!
It is dead.
Yes! Finally.
You might just win this. This has actually turned out to be a really good fight. Creamy.
She's gonna go behind here and
hide.
Use cure wounds on me again.
Not on her stuff.
Well, I'm dead.
I suppose you didn't.
I'd like to think that she would cure someone who's dead.
Okay. So you're back in the fight.
Yeah, and Creamy takes cover behind this tree as much as possible.
So she's directly behind the trunk, so she's got half cover here.
Cool.
That Leshens is dead.
Can she sing again? Are we
Yeah.
saying she can sing?
I'll allow it one more time.
And she lets out her dulcet tones. Oh, who needs it most?
from a I don't want loads of characters to die again point of view, the people with slashing damage are the most useful in this fight.
I will do it on Morglaf again.
Okay. So that Leshen is dead. So it's Tavron's go.
Can you do a sneak attack with a blade?
Yeah.
Is he close enough? Or I suppose.
Well, you can move. You can still move.
Yeah. He just goes in and I'm gonna slice you up. That was Tavern. There's a miss.
It was a miss, unfortunately.
Why are you trying to kill Tavron?
Isn't it with advantage though?
Yes, with advantage, yeah. Yes.
So I can do it again.
Do it again.
Hooray.
Well remembered. Oh shit. That's really unfortunate. That was a 4 and a 3 you rolled there.
Do I get more movement, a bonus action?
You can, yeah, but you're in its range now and it can see you, so it will get an attack of opportunity if you move out of its range. But you could disengage as the bonus action.
I think it's better to do that than to risk 3 attacks on me.
No, it wouldn't be. It would be 1 attack. You don't get multi attacks for attack of opportunities.
Yeah,
I think disengage is an action though. I'm not sure if bards can use it as a. Let me just check. It'll be on Tavron's sheet.
Assassin, isn't he? Something. Or is he rogue?
Cunning action. You take the bonus action. This action can be used to take the dash. Disengage or hide. Yes, you can disengage as a rogue as a bonus action.
Okay, so he's disengaged.
Yeah.
But he's still right there.
So you can move. You've still got your move.
Oh, so he's disengaged and he's going over here. It's not like this tree.
Okay.
Does that mean he doesn't get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
That's good.
So Leshens go. Is it going to go and attack? It can go both ways.
Well, it was heading away. Why would it suddenly turn round?
That's true. I'll roll a D3. On a 1 and or 2, it will carry on its direction.
Oh, God.
It was a 2.
Oh, God. Otherwise, me and...
10, 20.
Oh, he's coming back for me, is he?
30. Okay. 15 to hit Wade.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crap.
Nice.
Shit.
25 to hit Morglaf.
Yeah, that's it.
For 13 slashing damage.
Okay. So 6.
And 27 critical to hit Wade.
Oh, thank God that's not me.
I've been being very fair this time. Every time, so I'll attack both people, and if it misses on one, it'll attack them again. And if it hits on both, it's a flip of a coin. There's just to decide who it hits.
That's very fair.
7 plus 3. You rolled a 1 for its damage. That's really good. It rolled terribly both times.
Good.
Hey, Tavron.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, I'm late.
No, that's fine.
Well, actually early for the next one.
You're still alive, which is good.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's been a bit touch and go.
I almost killed you. Last go.
So it's Wade's go. Not a lot has happened since the last session. You've gone down the hill a bit, and we've been in a fight for about an hour and a half.
I'm going to attack the Leshens. Oh, that's Wade. I think it's a miss.
It's a miss. That's a hit.
I'm going to redo that. I rolled a 1. So,
Nice. Okay. The blood current sinks into the flesh again. It seems to be, at the moment, healing as fast as you're doing damage to it.
really?
Maybe you're doing damage a little bit quicker than it can heal, but it's a slow process. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Is that the end of your game?
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm gonna just fire my arrow at it. My +1 arrow.
Okay.
26.
Nice.
12 plus 1.
Cool. So that's again, it's resisting the piercing damage, but still does 7 damage.
Yes.
It's starting to look a little bit injured now. Like I'd say bloodied, except it doesn't really have any blood. Bonied. Is that the end of your go, Kurak?
Yeah.
Morgla.
Right. It's next to me now, isn't it?
Mhm.
Right, so I've still got my 3 attacks.
How long does it last?
It's until the end of my rage,
Okay.
which still got a little bit left. I think I've got 3 attacks anyway. Let me have a quick look. Frenzy. Certainly, frenzy when you rage. Desage, duration of your rage. Yeah. Cool. What about reckless attack? What's that do? It's just 1 turn, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so it's just normal. Okay, here we go. 1. Ooh, 13.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Shite. 18.
That's a hit.
Oh, not much damage though. 9.
9. Okay.
17 is a hit. Plus 14.
14 on top of that.
Yeah. 23.
Okay. So
23 damage.
yeah, it's looking hurt now. It's strung together. Most of the internal bones are cracked, broken, and it's held together just by strings of newly formed vines.
I need some serious healing. I'm so about to die.
Creamy's go.
Not much that she can do, really.
She's got the Flockland Bandor.
That's the thing I was just looking at. Cast one of its spells. I could do Fairy. Does Fairy Fire actually do any damage?
No, but if it works, it gives things advantage on attacking it.
Cool, I'll use that then. Fairy Fire on...
Okay, I'm just going to use this square, seeing as it's already here. So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. I don't know if it's affects allies as well, but I'm just assuming that you don't want to affect your allies. So in the event that it does, we'll just move the box over there.
Cool.
Dexterity. It fails. It is surrounded by an aura of blue light, granting you advantage on attacks against it. Speaking of which, it's Tavron's go.
Here we go. Am I hidden? Am I?
Yeah.
You're not hidden.
Oh. You get advantage.
What's the blue square and the?
But you do. You have advantage, so you do have sneak attack.
Okay, nice. What's the blue square?
Blue square is a range of effect of fairy fire that's like surrounding the creature and making it really visible and give you advantage on attacks.
Okay, nice.
I don't think it affects allies, but I'd need to check if you move into that square.
What's the big booby?
I don't know what the purple thing is.
I just drew a nipple in.
It's the range of a silence spell that's probably run out now, I would have thought. Yeah.
Cool. I will just simply short bow.
That's a hit. So
22.
So 9 is 22 halved, so that would be
11.
It's really, really damaged. It's like sort of collapsing upon itself. Its bones are broken, its legs are bent out of shape, and it's kind of the bottom of it almost looks like strings of vines that are just barely held together. It is the Leshens go.
Uh-oh.
So it's going to attack. It's going to attack Morglath.
Oh shit.
13.
It's a miss. Thank fuck.
It's going to attack Wade. 11.
Yes.
And it's going to attack Morglath.
Oh god.
16.
It's met it. And therefore
8
it has
slashing
bet
damage.
it. Oh, thank god for that. I'm still standing, boys.
And it starts to, the vines start to grow around it and it heals a little bit. And it blinks out of existence.
Oh, for fuck's
Go,
sake.
go, 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 go.
I hate that.
I thought it was only did that if it cast that spell.
It
Have you been
lasts for a minute.
fighting it for like an hour and a half?
Well,
Just fucked off.
keeps doing it.
Wade's go.
Have you got any healing stuff for the party?
I've got nothing.
You
No
can set up a
spell.
reaction when it reappears to whack it.
Wicked.
Yeah, I'll set up a reaction.
Kurak.
I will set up a reaction.
Okay, to a bow attack.
Yeah.
Morglath.
I guess I'll set up a reaction with
Creamy.
one act.
Can Creamy make it to Morglath?
Does she want to hit it, or is she going to use a ranged attack?
No, make it up to Morglath to do a healing spell.
Oh,
that would be bloody nice.
I don't think so.
That's a difficult terrain, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, she's going to do a healing spell on herself.
Okay.
7.
Okay, and Tavaron.
I will climb this tree I'm next to.
Okay. It's fairly easy. These are really tangled, so the branches are low. I won't make you roll for it.
Nice. And can I just set up for a reaction?
Yep. You can
From
use
the
your
branch.
bonus action to hide as well.
Okay, I'll hide and
So
set
yeah,
up.
roll a stealth check. Okay. It's the Leshens go. So it reappears. Everyone use their reaction that has one set up.
Oh,
Rah!
Oh, do you get like your full...
15 is a hit.
Oh, nice.
19.
and Wade?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
has Gigantor got a plus? He's got his bardic inspiration if he wants to use it.
Oh, yeah.
What
Okay.
did you roll?
I rolled a
10.
10.
10. It's a bad roll.
It need to be good.
Come
Need
on.
to be...
Yeah.
Do you only get one attack on a reaction, or do you get all the
Yeah.
attacks you would have had?
One attack.
Okay. / roll. D6. 5.
Yeah.
15.
It's a hit.
Oh, it's only 8.
So 8 plus how much damage was
19.
19 halved is 9.
Tavron's still got bardic inspiration, by the way.
Yeah.
What does that add to?
You can add plus 1d6 to your attack.
Oh.
So at exactly the same moment as the thing appears, Tavron looses an arrow that goes straight into the creature's skull, whereas Morglath brings down his frost axe, just barely glancing the creature. Is it enough? How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh my god, it's dead.
I thought we would all die.
It was looking bad for a moment.
Yeah.
It was looking really bad. The thing kept blinking out of existence.
I think just a mic drop and then casually walk off.
Again, the Leshen tries to use its power to form its raven form, but it just doesn't quite have the strength anymore, and it stutters and blinks out of existence, crumbling into dust.
Stay down, you twiggy cunt.
With that, battle is over. Should we help?
We eat the mushrooms for sustenance.
Yeah. Do the mushrooms have any healing abilities?
No.
fucking mushroom still with you.
So we got him.
That's where we were going to try and return them.
Okay. So, the battle is over. The forest mist seems to have cleared somewhat. The clouds have parted. The temperature's dropped a bit, but the stars have come out, and there's a little bit of moonlight now. The forest seems a little less foreboding than previously. Perhaps at the back of your minds, you knew that you were being watched. So, as you stand on the precipice of the cliff after a mighty battle, Peach Pals, what do you want to do?
Sleep.
Need a long rest. Big time. I now have a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Can we make camp?
Yeah, there is some flat ground a little way down the path. Just at the junction of the two levadas. There's some open area with lots of fresh water and relatively sheltered within the valley.
Shall we? What do people reckon?
Let us rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So who is? So what's the order of night watch?
I immediately just go to sleep.
Well, I can keep watch for a bit, I suppose.
Okay. So Wade does the first couple of hours. Make a perception check.
I perceive.
Sitting quietly by the campfire, listening to the nocturnal animals, hoots of owls and the flutter of bats. You don't sense any danger or anything untoward, but you just have some time to think about everything that you've learned in that cabin, the Zeniceros cabin, beneath within the cave, and you think about those girls that you met on Eel Island, your daughter, although she doesn't know it. And it's a strange mixture of emotions, of joy, overwhelming joy that your daughter is alive after all this time, but also fear and sorrow about what she's been put through and what still is at stake, her very being. But yet your watch comes to an end, and you're free to go to sleep. Who's next?
I'll have a watch.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. Go on.
You notice a few things. There are some trout. In the moon. The moon's quite bright now and directly overhead. And you notice some trout swimming lazily in the levadas with their face heading upstream. So they're just basically maintaining their position. And you also notice streams of bats coming and going from two distinct directions. There seems to be a stream of bats going directly to the west and a stream of bats coming from the north. Apart from that, your watch is uninteresting. Who's next?
I can do next one.
Oh, was there anything? Correct. Was there anything you wanted to do while you were awake?
Can I fill my water skin from the?
Yep, of course.
How many of them do you want to fill up?
And find a trout to eat.
You can have a go at catching one.
I'll try and catch a trout.
Make a sleight of hand check. I think it would be.
17.
So you plunge your hand in carefully and take it to the edge of the levada, just under the reeds, and move your fingers gently until you feel just a slight cold, scaly body of the fish. And deftly, with quick fingers, you grasp the fish before it can swim away, and bring it out of the levada. You have a small trout.
I chuck it immediately on the fire.
You have a nice trout supper.
Still alive.
Okay. Havron, make a perception check. It's been a long day, and you're not really paying attention. You can kind of hear the rustling of animals around you, and occasionally, from far away, the howl of a wolf. But you're too busy thinking about the events of the day, discovering the book, looking back at Eel Island, and thinking about what lies to the future. And your thoughts turn as well to your father and his predicament. You've been here for 15 days now and made little progress in reconnecting with him. But apart from that, yeah, uneventful watch. Anything you wanted to do?
No.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm staying fast asleep because I've got a point of exhaustion.
It doesn't have to be continuous,
I'm role playing.
Creamy then?
Yeah.
Creamy's had has had trouble getting to sleep, and has slept on and off. She's not been any more exhausted, but she's not really lost her exhaustion either. Joe, I'll let you role play this if you want, seeing as Dave's not here.
I'm going to use the Song of Rest.
Okay.
I'm just going to use it. If you or any other friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit die, each of those creatures regains an extra.
I say for this purpose, you're just trying to send yourself to sleep.
Yeah.
So make a Constitution saving throw.
21.
You do manage to lull yourself off to sleep at the end of your watch, and you can mark off a point of exhaustion. Which is
Yes.
2 now.
This is -2.
And who's last watch?
Wait, who hasn't been?
I was first. Do I get a full rest if I have to go again?
No.
Morglath.
I am sleeping.
Oh, no one watches them.
You.
Fine, I'll get up, you slags.
How much is a long rest?
8 hours?
8 hours.
A long rest is at least 8 hours. So you've already had your long rest here at this point. It's been 8 hours.
Yay!
The rest of you haven't, because you've been awake for 2 hours of that.
I can. Well, it can be broken though, can't it?
Yeah. So
I will do the last watch.
Norglath still needs to do the last watch, is what I'm saying, even though he's already had his long rest. Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception check. Ooh, 7.
It's been a tiring day, and you've just got over an exhausting fight. So you're really not paying attention to the environment around you. You are, however, pleased to see the sun creep over the mountains and begin to cast its daylight on the long shadows in these valleys that you're camped in. And it looks like it's going to be another bright, hot, sunny summer's day. And as the first lights hit the camp, you already feel the warmth seeping back into your bones, bringing the long rest to an end. Everyone regains all their hit points.
Wait.
And I believe that means that Wade is back to normal now, right? Maybe you were already.
Yes, I'm going to say yes.
Gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
Okay, so I think this is a good point to leave it here.
Cool.
Next session, you'll be able to deliver those mushrooms and get your level up. But we probably shouldn't do a level up anyway, given that half the people aren't here. Well, Dave's not here.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, good session, everyone. That was quite a fight. I did think you were going to die for a moment there.
It's very close.
I think your rage saved the day.
Yeah, it's risky that going into the frenzy's risky because everyone gets advantage against you, but luckily no one attacked.
Gigantor was definitely MVP there.
Yeah. I can't believe Creamy can actually stop herself from dying.
How many times can she do that?
Once per every long rest.
Every day.
That's good.
So just to remind you of the timetable, there's 30 days in Midsummer. You started on the 1st, it is now the 16th of Midsummer.
Oh, halfway through. Blimey. Cool.
Okay. Right, well, I'll catch you guys later then.
Nice.
Are we set for Monday next week?
Yeah, I'm good for Monday.
Yeah, Monday works for me.
Good for me.
Says we don't have anything on Monday, do we? What? We don't have anything on Monday. Cool, yeah, Monday's fine.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome.
See you later.
Catch you guys later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.